Aboriginal Outlaws Podcast. I'm Sugar Bear.
I'm Joshua.
And today we are joined by the amazing brother of ours who I love dearly. He did perform at my roast at the Akwesasne Casino Resort. And he's also a big moving force, and I guess you would say you're like a contributor of knowledge at Seven Dancers Coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Mr. Ron Moonjabi.
Yeah.
How you been, brother?
Oh, living the dream, man. You know, just living one day at a time still.
Yeah, buddy. That saying is funny, one day at a time, because it always just makes you think of a Hannibal Buress joke. He's like, yeah, that's how life is. What were you doing, weeks at a time before? He's like, everybody does it one day at a time. You know, he always says these awesome things that are just like, you know, that kind of make you like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he either smokes a lot or just like, it's shit that you don't think to think of. Like, he was in that movie Tag, and he's like, why does bi-weekly mean once every 2 weeks and twice a week? And
Sounds like a lot of weed.
And I'm like, that makes sense. It's like one of those English word flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the things we say just to say them because we've heard them said, and now we say them also, and it doesn't make any sense if you like think about it a little while longer.
Yeah, I love those how English words are fucked up TikToks.
Yeah.
Where it's like, spell coop, C-O-O-P. Okay, and now spell soup, C-O-S-O-O-P. No, C-O-U-P. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I thought you were going to introduce yourself as Johnny B.
I was going to. I wanted to, but nobody can double Johnny B.
You look like if Johnny B cleaned up,
Yeah.
He cleaned up.
Yeah,
he
Johnny,
went back to how he used to look.
He finally shaved.
Yeah. So something awesome happened at my house today. My kid broke my fucking TV.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I really love that TV. It was expensive, and it was nice.
Wasn't that rather new as well?
Yeah, I just fucking got it as soon as we moved in the house.
Yeah.
And
look at this
what
fucking
is
amateur.
this amateur shit? And yeah, my kid felt like whipping my wife's sandal at my other kid, and of course my other kid dodged it, and it hit the fucking TV.
Oh, that sucks, man.
And I'm like, get out of here before I kill you.
Hey, do I have to call that lady back?
Honestly, I did not like explode.
Yeah.
I just needed like a minute.
Cry.
No, I was just like, it's just a TV.
Yeah.
It's just a TV. Sorry.
How much was it?
It was a lot.
How much?
You know how much each of us make for the comedy money?
Yeah.
That plus just a little, like a smidge more.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not death. It's just... That sucks.
It's annoyance, yeah, because it's just... You know what? I was pondering, life without a TV for a while there. I thought we'd be more creative, and read more books and create more music, create more art.
Yeah.
And now I finally get to see if we can live without television.
Yeah. You manifested this. Maybe this is a blessing.
I mean, it's not like we don't all have like a tablet and phone. It's not like we're not completely disconnected. We just don't have like an excuse to sit on the couch in the living room for 2+ hours unless we're doing something in there, like writing or, playing something or whatever.
So now you can watch separately rather than together.
Well, honestly, we weren't watching together that much often anyway.
Do your kids do the thing where they have mine will have a movie going and a laptop open and a phone?
They'll do that. The little ones like the big TV because they can put YouTube on there. But if my other kids are out there, they usually like have a phone up.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
you
most of
8 different volumes going.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's gonna drive me nuts, man.
Well, I don't let them do that because I have had to call them out and be like, if you're gonna play that at an obnoxious level, go take that shit to your room.
Yeah.
So when they come out and they are sitting on the couch with their phone, they usually keep it quiet. But Most of the time, they go off and hide in their room. So
Mine do the AirPods or the headphones when it's not the TV device, but they are also doing a thing.
Yeah. My problem is I have no fucking furniture.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just resing it?
Yeah.
So you have a huge TV, no furniture.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What size is your TV?
The one that's at my kitchen table, I think is a 40-inch.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is in the living room, I think is a 55. And the one in my bedroom, I think is a 65.
Nice.
Do you have one in your bathroom?
No, I've thought about it, though. I have a stand-up shower, and I don't like it. I'd rather have a bathtub. Mm-hmm. You know, I love my hot baths.
You're turning into Pete.
Oh, that.
No, Pete, he's getting a TV like every month.
Oh.
Sometimes he'll come get me and Jake like, hey, what are you guys doing? All right, come with me. We're going to get a fucking TV.
Do his real voice.
Yeah, I can't right now.
So,
Yeah. Holy Moonjabi, getting a little wide there. That's the best Pete I can do at the moment.
So, I mean, if you do decide to get a new TV, you have the opportunity to get the 80-inch.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Pete because I swear he's better than a fucking Jew. Not to sound anti-Semitic out there, people, but...
With that anti-Semitic joke you just made.
Well, let me explain myself. You ever gone shopping with Pete?
No.
Then shut the fuck up. Okay? Have you gone shopping with Pete?
Unfortunately.
Have you seen him work his magic?
No.
Oh my God. He does not pay retail at all. I swear to God, he goes into a store with a fucking box cutter.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, the package here is damaged. That should be 20% off. And then at the end of the fucking transaction, the people are just willing to give him any price to get him the fuck out of the store. He has no problem standing at customer service for an hour or so, filling out paperwork so he can get tax exempt on that fucking, at that store, in that spot. He will fucking, oh my God, he's a wizard. I swear to fucking God, he's good.
He should teach a class how to dicker.
He should.
It's a long lost art. Our people used to do that.
Yeah,
I have no farmers who do that.
He can haggle like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to kind of be persistent or something.
So yeah, when I say, he's better than a Jew, I swear I'm saying it as a compliment here.
A compliment to you Jews. Jewish people known for your financial sense and haggling abilities.
I do have a joke about my wife because she is part Jew.
Yeah.
And I said I didn't know how good that Jew side was until we got a divorce. And I'm like, wow, she got the car and the apartment, and I only see the kids half the time. When her and I got together, I had a car. She had no car. At the end of the marriage, I had no car. I'm like, damn, she's good. So yeah, there's a little history there, folks, okay? Don't fucking crucify this Indian.
You have a little bit of the tribe on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Your kids would be of the tribe.
I made some pretty good looking Jews because, they're they're half Mohawk. They're a quarter Polynesian and then a quarter Jew. So there you go. They're allowed in the promised land, but they're going to be nice and dark and beautiful.
They'll blend in with the Sephardics.
And they got big wide shoulders, so they'll flop a motherfucker over there in Egypt if they gotta. What'd you say about Jesus? Yeah, I love it.
How do you like this conversation, Moonjabi?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeet.
I only know a little bit because my friend is Jewish. She actually listens to our podcast, so shout out.
Hey, Jew. No. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, she's got half Jewish, half Mohawks as well.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some of them.
They make beautiful kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
I think I was dealing with a Jew probably about a month ago.
I think you're supposed to say Jewish person, by
Jewish
the way.
person, whatever.
Unless you made some, you can't say Jew.
Or your friends,
So,
they give you a pass.
Go knock up my ex-wife.
I was selling some golf clubs, and I had to meet the kid at the river course in Louisville. So the kid pulls out his wad, and the dad's like, can you do a better price? $500, $550, and this like. So I get in the car, calling all the money, and I got what I wanted. It was good. I threw in some extra clubs for the kid too, just actually starting out on the high school team and shit like that. So it was worth it, worth the sale.
Yeah. That's the story?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were
There's
going
no punchline. There was nothing. It just...
Just something happened.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, that's all his snow removal, shoveling, raking yards, all that kind of money. And he's like, you're going to take the whole thing from him? And you just saved all that. And it's like, the kid wants these clubs, you know. I'm going to take his money. Like, why not?
Yeah.
So
I think dickering's a lost art. I like that term.
Well, the thing is, I don't exactly agree with that parent because they're robbing their child of that experience of, you know, appreciating the product.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like these kids that don't give a fuck about, you know, their car because they didn't buy it.
Right.
So that kid, you know, if his, you know, parent didn't intervene and fuck around, he would have paid top dollar that you had asked for, and then he would have taken better care of it. I mean, I'm sure he's going to, but, you know, I don't know. Some parents are weak, and then they just step in and rob their children of that experience.
And like I said, I threw the extra couple wedges in there, and he saw a different one I had, and he's like, oh, can I get that one? And I'm like, nah, man, sorry. Doesn't come with the set, but threw a couple other ones in there. And so, like, even when the dad was saying shit, and I'm like, I gave him two more wedges that doesn't even include the set that I just sold to him. Like,
Right.
I could have charged him way more, but I didn't. So.
And the dad was doing it, not him. Like that. If the kid started to negotiate,
yeah, the kid's just on the driving range hitting the balls, and he's like, "Oh man, these are so awesome!
Yeah.
These are beautiful clubs." And you know, he was admiring them, like you're saying. You know, he's gonna take extra special care of them because they're his.
Yeah.
You know, they're not dad's, and dad didn't drew me down to get them for cheaper.
We're actually not supposed to say that, by the way. I'm just gonna point it out.
What?
Chewing people down.
I can say it.
It's kind of a slur.
I can say it.
Okay.
I can.
Right.
I can. I made Jews. I'm good.
Okay.
I got the pass. I can't say the K word. Unless I'm really mad. No, I'm kidding.
We don't
Unless
know.
I feel like pulling a Charlie Sheen.
We don't know any Filipino things that they say. Is there a word for them? They don't have something that they do.
I don't know, but I think they're going to be happy with you calling them things. What are them fish people? Them brown fishies over there. Or them fucking Mauis over there.
Those Nesians.
Woo! Whoops, sorry about that.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
The Nesians with their Polynesians. I don't think.
No, we love y'all. We love y'all. They're basically just island indigenous, which is awesome. So, yeah, buddy. You know. So how are the talking circles things going? You look a little drained. Has it been like a long week, a long month?
Well, even for myself, you know, I've had a death in the family. Actually, 2 deaths in the family.
I apologize.
And then I was sick a week, so I like took 2 weeks off. Then went back to work, and you know, it's whether I'm getting enough or I'm not getting enough. You know, so whether for myself, maybe I need to host one, which you know, summer's almost ending, right? So I like to do the fires, sitting by the fires and things like that, and I really haven't done that this year, and maybe I need to relight my fire, you know, and even personally relight my own inside of me fire.
Absolutely.
You know, it does get draining, and I've heard, you know, people talk about certain things of how draining it can be, you know, because at one point I was standing at the road with a stop sign, like, come in here, I can help you, and I had to put my boundaries up, put my walls up, and I wait for the phone calls, you know. I wait for that crisis call to come in and get out there and do the work. So, yeah, it does get draining, but me personally, I feel good. I really do feel good. I just maybe sitting here slouching, whatever, because I'm tired.
It makes sense. But I don't tell you this enough, and I feel like a bad friend to a lot of my friends sometimes. But, people that, when we grow up, you need to understand it. I love it when people, they love to use the I'm busy. It's like, motherfucker, we're all busy. But if it's really something you want, you make time for it. And I do want to be a better friend to you, but I know you understand. I know you're busy. You know I'm busy. But now that I'm sitting here with you, I do want to say I really appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I love you. And, you're an important person in my life. So just wanted to fill your cup a little bit.
Sometimes like even that, just that little bit of a compliment or that does go a long ways. I may go home tonight and be like, oh, Wilbur, thank you.
So I admit it, we roasted you so hard, you're still depressed.
Oh, yeah.
We actually didn't roast him that hard.
No. That was fun, man. I walked out of the casino with sore cheeks, and I had a six-pack under these rolls, man. I don't think I've laughed that hard in my life,
For those of you that weren't at the show, it was, what was it, June?
June. I don't
25th.
know. Yes.
25th, thank you very much. My brother, I really shouldn't be saying much, but I can say that he is in a facility. And because his contact with the outside world is limited, he had found a loophole. And because our guest here today happens to be tight with the people that do provide that service in the facility because of the program he's involved in, he was able to come to my roast with a letter from my brother. So even though my brother couldn't be there in person because he was supposed to participate, he was still there in spirit. And Moonjabi here was able to read a pretty fucking hilarious letter from my brother. So that was fun.
When I got that and I read it first, and I'm like, why am I even taking this to read this?
Well, especially when it said stuff about like my sister.
Yes, that was the worst one.
My chosen sister Chanel.
Yeah, but it was all in good fun though, and I know he was gonna get that loophole. My part was hiding it from you for that whole time because you asked me, "Oh, you're gonna be part of the roast," and I'm like, "I don't know. I might be in a golf tournament. I might be busy." And then Johnny B messaged me one day and says, "Are you gonna do it?" And it was probably about a month out, and I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I want to be a special guest. I don't want nobody to know that I'm coming." So when I start walking down the hallway and I had my hoodie on and it was fucking 105 degrees out, and I got roasted for that, but it was all in good fun, And one of the biggest ones I forgot I left out on you, was them fucking short shorts you wear.
Yeah.
And sitting by the fire one day and dude rose up in his fucking 5-inch fucking shorts and balls hanging fucking low. I wanted
moose knuckle.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that one up on the roast, and it totally slipped my mind. And it happens too, even at talking circles. You get into something you want to get real deep into, and all of a sudden it just poof goes away, and it is what it is. So, but I figured I'd let you know that's the one I wanted to go to, and I didn't. But
yeah, whatever. Man, that's how comedy is, because sometimes you get up there and you're like, I'm going to say this, and this. Yeah. And then sometimes you get off stage, you're like, oh, fuck, I forgot like 2 jokes.
Yeah.
And that's so frustrating. Or when you forget half the joke.
Half the joke. That's the hardest one.
Yeah.
You go from one and then you're so excited you jump into the next one without like slowing down, or you're like, fuck, I skipped the punchline.
So what gigs do you have coming up? Sorry to cut you off.
I have Meow, We're Funny.
Meow,
We're Funny in Ottawa on Bank Street.
Where's that?
August 10th. I have not been there before. I just saw it.
There's a Ottawa, I believe.
Yeah, Bank Street, Ottawa.
Okay, say Ottawa.
Yeah, it's in Ottawa.
Okay.
And again at Upper Canada campgrounds.
Janelle keeps advertising these things about Poor Boy.
I've seen that advertised as well.
So maybe we should reach out to Poor Boy.
It's one of those ones on. It's one of those ones on the Facebook group that you have to like put your name in and you have to say spot like a fucking.
I don't like that.
No, but that's the way they do it.
I don't like that. I like to just email.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And I think that's the one she just went to watch too in Montreal.
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how it's done, people. You're watching the way the sausage is made.
So when you cut me off, I was gonna ask like, how did these shows go since the roast? Like I know you've been advertising.
Yeah.
The yuck.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple things going on.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah, we've been trying to do more gigs because part of the thing with stand-up is you got to keep doing it. Yeah. And we have limited venues locally, so we have to ride up and down Ottawa quickly. And, you know, everybody has kids, so we just shoot up and back as fast as we can and just get back here.
And that can get, a little taxing. Yeah. It's expensive.
Yeah. How did accident-prone boy do?
Accident-prone boy.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah.
Jake. Yeah. Do you want to talk about Jake?
That was at La Maison.
How was it, though?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I think he got by more on his personality. He didn't really come up with jokes. He was just up there like, man, this is crazy. And people were laughing at that. They were laughing, because his shirt was open. And he was just like giggling and laughing at his own shit like a stoner skater guy. He didn't really go up with like, premise, punchline. He was just up there. He's like, man, this is wild. I'm sitting over there laughing at them. And people are like, just laughing at him for how he is. Yeah. And I said, I'll give you a minute. And then when a minute came, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, I'm just getting started. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
I did tell him to sign up for this month.
He should.
We'll see if he follow through. And he wrote a joke. He wrote a joke to me, thinking, this is funny. He didn't realize he wrote a joke, and I was like, yeah, that's a joke. Just like do that.
What was the joke?
I can't remember. I'm not gonna tell it either. It's his joke. He's gonna do it at La Maison if he gets in.
This is our fucking show, goddammit. If I say I want to hear an unreleased joke,
I'd have to look it up anyways. I don't remember. Something about a fucking giraffe. I don't know.
A giraffe?
Yeah.
If it's about like deep throating, that joke has been done since the Johnny Carson days.
No, it's not. It's an original joke. He didn't realize he wrote a joke. I just said, that's a joke you have there. And I cleaned it up a little bit and just like, here we go. See? He's like, holy shit.
So apparently Josh is teaching joke writing. So if you want to get a hold of Josh and attend one of his classes here.
I'm a fair writer. I'm a fair writer for someone with zero training in writing.
For sure.
Is that like a real thing where for comedians to like read somebody else's script?
Yeah. No, yeah. People will, like, when you watch any late night TV show, all those jokes that guy does, he didn't write those jokes.
Wait, what are you asking? Are you asking, like, is it okay to do each other's jokes?
No. So, if I was a writer,
right,
and you came to me and been like, Moon, write me a joke, and I wrote you the best joke ever, and that became yours, and you bought it off me for $100.
Okay, yeah, then that's my joke.
So,
yeah, that's a thing.
That's a real thing. Like, comedians do that.
It can be. Like, when people, like all those Comedy Central roasts, anytime they have a celebrity... Like, anytime Betty White is there, I'm sure she helped write some of the jokes, but, she definitely had, like, assistance. Or probably not. I mean, she was a slayer. Let me, rest in peace.
She's now slayed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, show some respect.
I didn't slay her. God did.
Show some respect, goddammit.
Yeah, that's a thing. Usually, it's probably a lot of TV people. Yeah. That's a thing. Too, also, Robin Williams was known for that. I've heard
you bite your tongue.
He was known for it. And
why didn't you say Carlos Mencia, man? Why are you gonna say my hero?
Because your hero actually paid for it. Carlos Mencia just did it.
That's true.
My hero's Fluffy.
Yeah,
Fluffy is my hero.
Actually, he is a good example.
Yeah.
Of a certain type of comedy that, like, if you see people that do like shitloads of crowd work, like Andrew Schultz. I'm pointing at him because this guy loves Andrew Schultz.
I've seen him live before he was big.
Now, he does a fuckload of crowd work. Now, the thing is, crowd work is easy if you got the personality for it. If you're the type of person that likes teasing people, you can do a fuckload of crowd work.
Yeah.
You would probably be amazing at crowd work. I'm not saying like anything bad. I'm just saying most people, if they don't feel chirped by Moonjabi, they're like, what's his problem? He doesn't like me.
Yeah.
So you would be great at crowd work. The thing that Fluffy does is that he just tells funny stories from his life.
Yeah.
He seldom ever has like original written material.
Yeah.
It's usually funny shit that happened to him. And that is both like, you know, I could get by on like, you know, doing shit like that too, but what I do and what Josh does most of the time is you're actually taking an original thought, writing it down, and then trying it, you know. And that can be a little bit of a rush.
Yeah. I like when on Wildin' Out, when DC Young Fly makes fun of people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Points them out and makes fun of their toupee or their eyebrows or something they're wearing. Like, yeah, I think I could do that then.
I mean, you definitely enjoy seeing more, you know, other people do it more than others, you know.
Yeah.
Like Don Rickles was the fucking king. He was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Don Rickles.
I think I'm stuck in like modern time shit. Like,
Yeah.
Like Who's Today.
Right.
Like I'm not into the
Wild and Out to Today thing.
It's been a few years, but they're still at it.
Having never seen an episode of Wild and Out.
It's
Yeah,
it's
they're
definitely like a 2010s to now. Matt Rife got his start from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best one from that is when he tried to pick up Zendaya. You ever seen that episode?
Like pick her up, like lift her,
No,
or like, you know.
they're doing the one where they sit in the seat. They're talking spit. They sit in the seat and take the water and keep it in your mouth till somebody makes a funny joke and you spit it out. Well, he was behind, what's his name? Nick Cannon. Goes up to her and says, "Can I just get your number?" And he touches her. And the whole other team is freaking out because he touched her. So they're like, "She's too young." And then, what's his name? He's got new shiny teeth now.
R. Kelly.
No. I can't remember his name. So anyways, he's like, they're the same age. She's 17, he's 18. And then Carlos Miller's like, well, his fingernails dirty and he's got acne and his fingernails are dirty. And fucking, it's just hilarious, man. Like, you really have to watch it. Like, I could sit here and tell you it and not laugh, but it's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. I never really. I kind of have outgrown shows like that. Like I cannot watch. Like I can watch Jackass movies, but I can't watch the show now. It's too ridiculous.
Yeah.
And same thing with like Ridiculousness, those Impractical Jokers. I can't do TV shows like that no more. I've outgrown that kind of. I think I've just kind of like matured out of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do it for me no more.
Yeah, now it's like execution videos.
Yeah.
Those are way better.
Holy shit.
You know,
No.
I lose it when somebody fucking lets out a wet fart. You know, I think my immaturity level is still down here, and you're way up here.
No, I'm not saying that because right now I'm kind of going back and I'm enjoying old stuff. Like I've been on a real Mel Brooks kick lately, and trust me, he loves fucking farts. Those are the best. Come on, man. You know, fucking Blazing Saddles. Hey, where the white women at? Come on, that's just hilarious. And I love in Blazing Saddles with the old lady.
Yeah.
Where she says, you know, fuck you, N-word.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, see that? See what I did there? It's because I said Jew like 5 times.
He's used up his racism for this episode.
No, my slur check.
How old is that? Where are the white women at?
It's from the 70s, yeah.
Fuck, like, and that just got big like 5 years ago. I was running around on Xbox and running into bars, and I'd say it. I'd scream it like, "Where the white women at?"
Well, I think it's funny because of how big and dark you are. I think people would be like,
Yeah.
like if you shouted that in Messina, they'd be like, "Get him! He's gonna break my girlfriend in half!"
Coming after me with the pitchforks.
No, they'll just use the police.
Yeah, that too.
Trust me, they will. I've taken an ass whooping courtesy of Messina Town Police. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got a good story out of it. Fuck. But yeah, that part with the old lady when she says "fuck you" N-word, and then later on when he like, I think he either saves the town with like, I think it was that Mongol guy or whatever. I can't remember. But later on, that lady that said that to him, she brings him a pie.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I just wanted to apologize for the F-U N-word thing I said the other day. And he's like, no problem, miss, no problem. And she's like, okay, bye. And then, like, she comes back, like, a few seconds later, you open and it's her again. She's like, can you not tell anyone I came and talked to you?
Hey, speaking of.
It's like, holy shit. He's like, of course.
Have you guys watched the news?
No.
Have you watched?
I don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news either.
So, did you hear about the thing in Montgomery, Alabama?
No.
I think I sent it to you, to our group chat.
Something about cousin fucking.
No. That was the other. No. So there was.
That was the other thing I said. All right, what?
So there was this group of white people. They had their pontoon boat like parked where river boats are supposed to park. So the security guard comes over, and he's trying to get them to move. And it's a black security guard, a bunch of white rednecks. They all get out of their pontoon boat and they start beating him up. So the crowd sees this, like other people see this, other black people, and they run over there. They beat the shit out of all these white people. Like it's this giant fucking brawl. It is like this moment of solidarity. And like there's one guy like swinging a chair, fucking WWE style, just whacking people on the head with it.
That's the only thing I regret about my drinking days is that not once did I ever get to partake in like a fucking legit like bar room brawl. That looks so fun.
I mean, we could go start one. You don't have to drink. We could just go to a bar at like 1:30 and
I just have some drunk asshole knock over my Pepsi and be like, hey!
yeah. No, you could be the asshole. You could just like push somebody.
Spilt my fucking sarsaparilla, you son of a bitch! You spilled my fucking mineral water.
So it's
Never been in a brawl either.
It's become like a giant meme because it's there's levels to it too, because this dock in Montgomery, Alabama is where slaves were delivered to Alabama for sale. This was an auction block.
Oh man, so they got them back.
Yeah, kinda. So this is
Kind of like when that fucking black guy smacked that white kid with the fucking twisted teeth.
that was ace.
That was the way it made the sound.
One guy's like, so it's like the locks, right? It's like this. It's wide like the river. And there's other people on the other side see it happen. They can't get over there fast enough. So one dude just jumps in the river. He fucking swims across the river, jumps out, and just starts wilding.
Oh shit!
The black guy?
Yeah, they can swim.
Yeah, black.
They can swim well.
God damn it! You took my joke, you motherfucker.
Well, I missed your guys' last episode, so I'm about to bring something up. I hope you guys didn't talk about this.
Sure, absolutely.
But did you see what was going on in Malone
But what?
at Drex?
Oh yeah, we did mention that.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Bring it up. I actually saw it firsthand because I had to go give a sample at the hospital that day. Yeah.
Ironically,
I saw it. And I'm like, these fucking guys want their fucking foreskins back. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, I didn't know if you guys had talked about it.
How do you feel about that issue?
How do you feel about circumcision, actually?
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
don't
asking.
know, but did you fucking ever hear about the kid that was born in Malone with no fucking eyelids?
No.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're doing
they
with the
used
foreskin?
his fucking foreskin and put eyelids in. Now he's fucking cockeyed.
I see what you did there, sir. Yeah.
Did you bring up that topic just to get to that joke? You could have just told us the joke and skipped all that. Oh, I'm kidding.
I saw it. It's while I agree with them in principle, at this point, it's like, what do you want us to do about it?
Yeah. Like,
So when it just cut your eyelids off and put it on your put it on your dick, what am I supposed to do? Like I do think circumcision is genital mutilation,
yeah.
and they shouldn't do it to babies. That seems wrong.
Was it Hellboy or was it one of the Blade movies? It was the ninja guy who had like fucking. He had no eyelids.
That was Hellboy. Didn't he have like a goggles or some shit on?
Yeah.
When he took it, like a helmet,
and he
took
always
it,
like.
Yeah. He was like clockwork when you took it. I think it was Hellboy. I think it was the newer Hellboy,
Not the one with David Harbour.
No, I thought it was the one with David Harbour.
No,
was it the older one?
Either the first or the second with Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
It must have been the first.
Yeah.
Because I remember the second one had Seth MacFarlane as the Klaus guy.
Yeah, it was the one with Nazis, not the one with elves.
He was like Vapor. Yeah, okay, the first one. But yeah, he had no eyelids, so if you fucking got no eyelids, then you got your foreskin back. Yeah.
Would you rather have your eyelids or your foreskin?
Eyelids.
I'm with you.
Eyelids.
I don't mind having my mutilated cock.
Yeah. If I want one organ to dry out, it's not my eyes.
Yeah. It looks better on camera, I think. Yeah. You got your dick skin?
No.
No? See, we're all clean cut then in here. Huh?
We're all mutilated children.
I mean, unless, people started having a problem with it, it's not like we remember.
Imagine what you're missing out on, though. Maybe that's why dudes are so obsessed with their dicks, because your first intro to your dick is fucking searing pain.
Well, then how do you not have the same argument for having a vagina then?
What do you mean?
Because you don't know what women are feeling when they're being penetrated. Mm-hmm. So how come you're not also sitting there being like, imagine what you're missing not having a vagina? Why do you care about the foreskin?
I mean, I think the argument would be when they remove women, when they mutilate women. Like, it's like similar to that. Like, we have a big movement not to do that. Okay, dude,
this is not Africa. We're not chopping off clits over here. Okay?
No, we're not. Not anymore.
Now, would you rather have a penis or a vagina?
Depends. Like, how long am I trading it for? Like, for life or just like the trial run?
Yeah, we give you an option. You can only choose once right now.
Like, what if it's like a vacation where I can take it like a week?
Oh, like hall pass?
Like a week out of the year.
Like hall pass.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd take it.
I'd try a vagina, yeah.
Would you go get fucked?
Of course.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd be a fucking straight up whore.
I'd probably let all my friends hit it and be like, yeah, I knew you were a mediocre fuck. Okay.
Let all my friends
So you'd be like, Josh, I know what all the fuss is about now.
It's like I had a vagina for a week and I fucking went black too.
Holy fuck.
You know what'd be crazy though is that like if you could trade dicks,
yeah,
what the
like
fuck?
with your friend. No, like say I got a vagina and it was just like Josh,
yeah,
take my dick,
okay,
and then I want to see if I'm a good lay. So that when I get the dick back after my week is over,
detachable
I'm
penis.
like, I'm either like, hey, I'm doing good, or like, I need to fucking practice more. I'm a terrible lay.
Well, it would depend on the cardio as well.
I think my cardio is awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. Certainly it's not the best in this room when we have Johnny B, but I'm not the worst. Clearly he's the worst. He almost died going on a hike.
What the fuck? When was this?
Oh, man, he's been talking. We've been teasing him about it for like a year.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because because he's so large, but also he loves his energy drinks.
Yeah.
And he fucking pounded one like before they went hiking, and he said halfway up the mountain he had to fucking like sit down, and he was having like heart palpitations and shit. And I want to start hiking.
Yeah,
I used to fucking drink them when I went on my drug runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, the mailboxes would fucking come out into the middle of the road, and I would drive in the middle of the fucking road. It was fucking scary, man. And I stopped just drinking them, period. Like, I see people drink a Red Bull or a Monster or whatever, and I'm like, how do you drink that shit? Some people are like, oh, I got to drink 20 Red Bulls a day. And I'm like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I cannot name names, but my cousin, he definitely put himself in the hospital more than a couple times because obviously cocaine, but he loved Jaeger bombs. And what did they mix Jägermeister with? There you go.
I'm not a Red Bull fan. It tastes gross. It just tastes like a cherry lollipop that you just let melt.
Well, I've only had like Red Bulls lately because of our gigs, and we go to places that either aren't making coffee that night or I forgot to stop somewhere before. I'm like, I need something, so I get a Red Bull and I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
like a Pepsi or a Mountain Dew don't do the same for you?
No.
Does the Red Bull?
I need high octane caffeine. And you know what caffeine is actually doing? It is not waking you up. It is blocking the receptors in your brain. I forget the chemical that gradually releases from your body that brings you to fatigue and sleep. But what it does is basically you're tricking your brain into thinking, I'm not tired. You are, but you're tricking your brain. It's not actually giving you energy. So
I've been doing my best even to just cut that soda shit out, but fucking hard, man. Even the smoking. I went a couple weeks ago when I got sick. I went 24 hours without having one. And then I knew there was a menthol pack in my girlfriend's truck. So she brought that in and she was giving me 5 a day.
So she was enabling you.
Not enabling. She knew like how hard it is to quit that cold turkey. And she's just like, just slow down. So last Thursday I went to golf and bought a fucking carton.
See.
So I enabled myself.
You enabled yourself. What are you gonna? What's it gonna take? That first heart attack?
Probably.
Yeah. When it's
Which
too late.
Knock on wood, hope doesn't ever happen.
Get that cough, a little bit of blood comes out, and then they do the X-ray. They see the shadow, and it's like, then we're making lasagna for Moonjabi, raising money to get some fuck cancer signs. And
but I wouldn't do the whole fuck cancer thing.
No.
Being at Seven Dancers, we had the Wellness Institute come in one time, and this lady talked about her husband having cancer. And they were all for that fuck cancer campaign and stuff, and they changed it.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in his hospital bed talking positive things about it.
Yeah.
And it changed his life, and he got put into remission.
Really?
And I believe to this day it's still in remission.
So it was like, okay.
No, it's just, even staying positive, even saying shit.
So say, this improved my life because I learned to love life and take it one day at a time and be in the moment and not.
That's why I feel like I can do it.
You can get cancer. I agree. I agree. You can. You keep smoking. You can.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not. Like a lot of people. My father is in his mid-70s. He smoked since he was 14. I watched, my grandmother, his mother, die at 81, which is a pretty ripe age. Smoking up to that last day. I think she smoked on that day. And it was a heart attack, but it was like, still made it to 80. Wasn't running marathons. But
I wish I could run a fucking marathon.
If you quit smoking, maybe you can.
Well, let me ask you something. I kind of understand what he's trying to say. He's doing that ex-smoker thing where they kind of like lecture you.
Yeah, I know.
But
I get it all the time.
Let me ask you this.
Wait, let's talk about his ego first.
You have not said that yet.
No. I think you've humbled yourself enough that your ego is relaxing.
Moonjabi, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, bro.
But you must be tired. Okay. No, but you literally are in your career for the past, let's say, fucking 5-7 years.
6.
Yeah, you have been dealing with addicts and people trying to better themselves in any single way possible, and dare I say that this is possibly your last flaw in you being the most healthiest version of you can be. This is your last addiction. Do you almost feel like you are not taking your own medicine or living your own philosophy and being the best version of yourself by still hanging on to this fucking thing even though you know how bad it is for you?
Well,
you're ingesting poison.
Yeah, and then I'm going to justify it and rationalize it and all that and give myself a big ego right now and be like, I use it to pray. I take and smoke the creator, and I don't put it in a pipe and things like that. I just,
yeah, but that is bastardized tobacco.
I know.
Look,
but it's back to the intent.
I know. And look, you're not running over kids from smoking. It's clearly more dangerous to be a drunk driver, not a smoking driver. Yeah. So I'll give you that.
You drop that ash in your lap, then that car's all over the fucking road.
And I've had
like the dude.
I've had that happen.
I've done it once
in
or
the back
twice.
seat, and somebody went to flick their cigarette
goes
out
back
and whatever, and it's behind me, and it's burning a hole in the seat. Then it's burning a hole through my sweater, and it's like, I just got stung by a bee, and it's fucking 50 below out, middle of the winter. So like, holy fuck!
Sleeping in the back,
Yeah.
2 open windows. You don't even flick your cigarette. You're just flicking the ash. And it's just like sparks right in your buddy's face in the back.
Yeah, does anybody litter more than casually than smokers?
It's terrible.
It's like fucking butts everywhere.
It's terrible, yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting. In
Actually,
fact,
people are starting to clean up, like, because they're starting to have all them butt things out there now.
yeah.
It's not as bad as it used to be, and we have one at our office. It's fucking gross, but
It is gross.
and it's like, you know what though? If you can at least clean up after yourself and put it in that little container, great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. They're fucking gross when you see them ever. My front yard, it was the worst. Like after the snow would
When the
melt.
snow melts.
Yeah, there'd be fucking thousands of them out there, and then everybody's like, "That's so gross." I said, "Watch what my lawnmower does, and it just mulches them up, and poof, they disappear." Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that's the problem I'm dealing with at my house. I mean, it's not on the lawn anymore, thank Christ, because we have one of those smoker things. But the thing is, the fact that my wife will still fill that up, and you are doing the same thing. I wish everyone could stop. I mean, I'm no saint either. I'm still using nicotine. I weaned off of cigarettes. I was on the vape. The vape is all right, but it still made me feel like shit. Mm-hmm. Now I'm on those Zyn pouches, and oh my God, they're fucking amazing. I have all this goddamn energy back. I can still get my buzz, and it feels clean. Like it feels like a clean buzz.
Is that them, like the tobacco pouches?
No, there's no tobacco. It's a nicotine. It's like salt. It's like a little salt pack. And it's, it comes in many flavors. They're delicious. They come in 3 milligram or 6, depending on, like, what kind of cigarettes you smoked. Mm. Like, are you a full flavor guy?
No. I'm been lights.
Then I would say go with the 3 milligram.
Aboriginal Outlaws brought to you by Zyn Pouches.
Where'd you find that?
They sell them everywhere.
Any of the smoke shops right down the road.
Not all of us took ayahuasca and was able to change our mind, okay? You chill the fuck out there, buddy.
This podcast is sponsored by ayahuasca. Ayahuasca, when you really need to change your mind bad.
Like, I've gone into even the sweat lodge, like, asking that prayer of, like, I need to quit. And it's, like, fucking hard, man.
Well, keep the nicotine around. Just lose the smokes, you know?
Yeah, just do the drug. Forget about the excess. Like, make your drugs as clean as possible. That's take that message home here from Aboriginal Outlaws. Clean drugs.
But it's funny that he said that though about these whatever these things are, because
try them.
I just keep hearing it. Like,
try a pipe. Try a pipe.
Like all my alcoholic friends, like, do this and do that and do that, and it's like, fuck. All right, but where is all this stuff? You're not helping me. You're just telling me what it is. You're not telling me where to go.
Oh, you mean ayahuasca?
No. The Zyn, whatever the fuck he said.
Oh, yeah.
Zyn, ZYN, yeah.
Yeah, they have them at the smoke shop right down the road.
I'm going to have to check that out.
I like them, you know. It's funny that you brought up the alcoholic friend stuff, because it reminds me of the time when, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but you had sent a picture to Dowie. You had a non-alcoholic beer. And it got me thinking recently about I get mineral water. I get a lot because I like it. But then the kids, they like to take all my shit. So now I have to get, stuff for the kids and for myself. And one of them was a flavored, it's Liquid Death. And it was like mango, whatever the fuck. It's a nice big red can. But anyway, I drank it. And even though there's no alcohol in it, the flavor... It kind of like triggered me for like half a second. I'm like, oh, fuck. I got scared. I'm like, oh my God, I just had a fucking goddamn White Claw. But I'm like, no, you're okay. It's just water. I'm like, whoo. But it scared me because of the taste. I was like, oh my God. But obviously there was no booze, but just, even then I would say with these people that are in recovery and they're thinking of going, with the club soda and stuff like that, going with that route, be careful because sometimes it's the carbonation that's enough to feed the monkey and be like, oh,
Yeah.
Because I felt that way when I first got clean, and then he introduced me to kombucha.
Oh, yeah.
But then you can feel like the slight tingle of that micro alcohol. Yeah. Your brain recognizes it, and it's like, hey, old friend. And then I was like, uh-oh. But then I was like, no, I'll be okay. Because then I started having more kombucha every other day or whatever, and I got used to it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, all right, you'll be okay. I'll be fine.
You ever tried any of them Prime ones?
No.
No?
I see the kids take them.
I had the lemon lime, and then the Meta Moon. The Meta Moon one, I swear to God, was like Fruity Pebbles in a drink. It was crazy.
What is Prime?
Is it an energy drink?
It's a caffeinated energy drink. It's like the fresh new thing. I forget who owns it. It's like a big company.
I know Logan Paul is part of it.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Some tech thing. I don't know.
But they also have red, white, and blue one. Tastes just like the Bomb Pops. They're good, but it's something like I can't drink every day.
Oh, it's also the sugar content. I stick to black coffee. Black coffee.
I like black coffee too.
It's like your women.
Oh.
Black and bitter.
There you go. And hot.
Black is strong.
I don't know. I get really good coffee, like the kind of coffee that, he's been teasing me about for 5 years. And I like it. It's smooth. Mm-hmm. It's rich, I mean, if you're going to add sugar to it, it's fine. If you're going to add cream to it, that's fine. But I take it black because, I just want to cut back on all the extra.
Because I like my coffee like I like my blood. Pure and unadulterated.
Okay. Are you a big coffee guy?
No, I don't even drink coffee
at all. What do you do for caffeine?
Cherry Pepsi, Mountain Dew. What else is... I really don't like Coca-Cola. The lit teas, been drinking those lately, and that's about it.
Yeah, but do you take it with the caffeine in it? Because some of those will fuck you up.
I get the ones with the lift-off in it. So if the lift-off is what the caffeine is, then yeah.
Okay.
And then some people get them with the no lift-off.
So you get most of your caffeine from, the sugar drinks?
Yeah.
Gotcha. How's your skin, with all that sugar, though? Because
I get bare ass?
Well, no, it's just, I don't know what it is about me, but sometimes I can still break out like a motherfucker, like I'm a teenage kid. Like, if I have, say 2 sodas a week, all of a sudden I'll get a fucking pimple, right here. And I'm like, why am I still getting pimples?
You're going to get them no matter what. Regardless. I think pimples is more in food, drinks, and everything. Stress. It's part of life.
It's probably the stress.
Could be the stress. I know, it could be the sugar. So you drink the sugar, and then it causes your body flora to change, especially if you're not drinking it often.
Yeah.
Because you have more sugar in your system.
So you're saying I need to drink it more often?
No,
So,
I'm going to say avoid it.
I've been really getting into the green tea too. And I hated this green tea shit.
Green tea. Let me take a look at it. Contents: total carbs, total sugars, 25 grams. This is a bottle of sugar. That's why you like it.
You know what I got is I got this.
But I mean, it's better than the caffeine, right? Better than drinking a fucking
caffeine
soda.
content 22 milligrams. So it's got about half the caffeine of your Pepsi of the same size, with slightly less sugar. So
I'm on your side in saying that's healthier than a Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But it's definitely not as good as water.
On the water kick.
Yeah.
Too.
there you go.
But
Water.
the thing is, I can actually help you with this because I did this for me, and it's really good, is that I got a big box of red Korean ginseng tea.
There you go.
And it comes in these little, plastic pouches, and there's no sugar, nothing. But it tastes kind of sweet. It kind of tastes like those Arizona green tea ginseng with honey, but without the honey. And it still tastes kind of sweet. It's just naturally like that. I like it, and it's good for cardiovascular improvement, like your blood flow and shit like that. So I like it. You can get it right on Amazon. You can get like a big box of 150 pouches for like $30.
Oh, shit.
I like it.
Yeah. Or you can just make tea at home.
Yeah, I got some work to do then, I guess.
Well, I'm just saying this ginseng tea, the benefits are endless.
Plus ginseng and all.
Well, blood flow, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna keep smoking, I still want your heart to be okay. So do that.
I like cedar tea.
There you go.
Cedar tea is good. What are the benefits of cedar tea?
It's magical and it makes everything better.
Okay,
It's high in vitamin C. It's high in it's all like what do you call it? I don't think anyone's gone through there with science. But
I don't want anyone to go through it with science, but I'm just saying I would love it if our people who are preaching the benefits of all this stuff would just say like what it does.
cedar tea helps you when you're sick. Helps your blood. It seems to make you cough stuff up. Yeah. You can steam your head.
Okay, so it's good for...
Yeah, and it's not just drink it. Yeah. It's, like you said, get over it and let the steam do its thing.
It's purifying.
Too. So it's good for respiratory...
Yeah, we make a bath. You can make a bath with it as well, and it'll help draw out the poison or the sick.
Like that's why, like, in the lodge, if they put in the cedar poles, that's part of that. They put the leaves on the leaves on the bottom. There's all kinds of different medicines to it. When you burn it, it's a protection.
Yeah. And I think chemically it's high in like certain vitamins, like vitamin C. Like you get your vitamin C from pine needle tea as well. Like one of the early things that would happen to like French and European fur traders, all their food on the road was like crackers. They were like these really thick, hard hardtack. It was like that, and it was like salted meats. So they would get scurvy because they didn't have any like vegetables, and they'd get here. It'd be wintertime. So what the fuck are you supposed to eat? Yeah. So it turns out our people saved them with like teas made of pine needles.
I thought you got scurvy from a lack of citrus.
Yeah, but lack of vitamin C.
Okay.
It's the vitamin C in the citrus that citrus has a high amount of vitamin C in it, but so does pine needles.
How true is that? You know how we have to have iodized salt?
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it could lead to a goiter. Like, how true is that?
I don't really know. I don't know how common. Honestly, what is a goiter? Isn't it like a big lump in your neck?
Yeah, it's when you get like a vestigial like friend here. You can like put a face on it.
I don't know because like I haven't really cut salt out of my life unless it's already in the food.
Yeah.
Like I don't use table salt.
I don't use iodized salt at all. So based on my
if it needs a flavor, I'll just douse it with pepper and just keep eating.
It almost sounds like one of those things like fluoride. Like this is something people started doing and we just never stopped.
It says on the thing it's a necessary nutrient though.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you get enough. Maybe because diets weren't as varied in the like the 1950s, 1960s.
Maybe
they weren't. If you lived in the Midwest, you were eating whatever grew locally. You weren't going off getting sushi that might have some iodine in it, or you weren't getting iodine from other sources.
Well, you definitely eat more sushi than I do.
Yeah, or I don't know, or fish, seafood. That's where you get iodine from, seafood. So maybe.
When was the last time you had a good fish, Moonjabi?
Friday.
Yeah, where'd you go?
I don't know. Harvey brought it to work. I had just got done eating. I think I got a sub at Twin Leaf and was sitting at the office, and he come in with leftover stuff and he's like, "Eat it." So I ate it. I don't mind going to like King's Merino or Blue Anchor and get a nice perch roll. I was at Super Dirt Week one year, and somebody made bass, walleye, and perch. And they did them all in like little cube things, and you couldn't tell the fucking difference. Yeah. And they were fucking good. And then I'm like, what was that? And then when they said the bass, when they said the bass part, I'm like, ugh. Mine's got to be breaded. I'm not a fillet guy unless it's the perch roll.
You like haddock?
I'll eat haddock.
My man.
I like fish sticks though.
You're a gay fish.
Wow.
It was on South Park. Like, hey, Eric, you like fish sticks? What are you, gay fish?
I must have missed that episode.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's the Kanye episode where he's the
know.
only one that couldn't get it.
But I don't think I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a classic. Well, anyway, do you go to Plattsburgh a lot?
If you're asking me to go to Kodo,
No.
oh,
I'm telling you to go to Mainly Lobster.
Oh, how is that place? I've seen it.
I
I've never...
fucking love it.
Yeah.
Go there, get the corn chowder. I recommend it. It's good.
I'm not a soup guy.
Okay, well then, at least stop there and get the haddock nuggets and chips.
Go to the dollar store, get your fish chips, fish sticks, be happy. Yeah, fucking.
Well, I'm just saying, Lobster House on your way to Potsdam can suck a dick.
Oh, fuck yeah, they can.
I don't.
The last time I was there was probably 2 years ago, and I went on a date with my girlfriend, and it was fucking disgusting. And we had probably went maybe 2 months before that, and it was good. But that last time I was there, I'm like, I'll never come back. This
Must have
place
been a
is
new
fucking
cook.
gross.
Yeah.
And I love crab legs, and I love a good lobster tail every once in a while. But mine's got to be fucking soaked in butter. Gotta have the butter.
You were making me hungry, sir.
I know.
Yeah, I've not eaten yet either. Crab
Why
legs
is it every time I come here, though, we talk about fucking food?
because y'all are fat.
Because we talked about everything else.
Well, the crab legs are becoming a problem right now. They can't find crabs.
I'm not a big crab guy, honestly. I'm good.
Moonjabi's had crabs.
Surprised you don't have them in your fucking facials.
Well, I'm not that big a slut. I'm only with one person, so
Yeah, you wish, pal.
if she gets crabs, then then that's how I'll get crabs. I'm like, where'd you get the crabs?
From a toilet seat.
Yeah, horse shit.
Yeah, but it's either like a disease or maybe the water temperature or something, but the crab fisheries have plummeted.
Yeah.
So they go out there for crabs, there's just none there. Which is semi-terrifying.
It's crazy for the amount of price for like a pound of
That's why it's
crab,
like
too.
that. It's like $50 a pound.
Yeah. It's outrageous right now. So like, if you go to Mainly Lobster, I bet you it says right on their menu now, market price.
Yeah, but your lobster will be fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, I go there for the fish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not a big crab guy. Like even at buffets and stuff where they have crab legs, I'm not walking back to the table with a plate full.
Oh shit, not me. I remember when Red Lobster used to have the all-you-can-eat crab bucket, and we'd go through like fucking 5-6 pounds of crabs. Like,
I go to Krabby Mike's in Myrtle, and I was there in
tingling.
April. It was fucking
fingers tingling because you ate so much of it.
yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because
You're like, I'm being
you gotta
poisoned.
break them all.
I don't know. No, I just felt weird. We ate so much, it just felt weird.
Maybe
The
it
next
just
time
hit
I
something
go-
primal and you're
Yeah.
just like,
The next time I go, I'm gonna hire somebody to just break all of them crab legs, just so I can eat it.
Just have a bowl of butter and just shell them all into the butter, so you just have a big thing of meat and butter.
And the sad thing is too, though, they have like the fake crab
yeah,
meat that's
yeah.
either in the butter or it's not in the butter, and you just take it to the table and eat that. I ate that one year. This was probably about 10 years ago that I had went, and it was fucking gross. I would never do that again.
Huh. I like that stuff. I just like to eat it. I just like to keep it in the fridge and just eat it.
Oh, mine,
Imitation
I
crab?
have to like. It's got to be freshly broken, all that.
How you feeling there? Recharged now?
Oh fuck yeah! I think you guys lit my fire.
Did. Turned you on.
come on, baby, light my fire. I don't even know what kind of music you like.
Who, me?
Yeah, I've never heard you listening to music.
Right now I'm on Spotify, just listening to a Morgan Wallen playlist, and it just plays all them country tunes. But if you go on like my playlists,
Yeah.
I have from hip hop to rock and roll to heavy metal to soft to instrumental stuff.
Really?
Just like I don't I will not listen to today's hip hop though.
No.
Today's hip hop is just garbage.
Why? Why do you say that?
Yeah, old man.
I don't know. 'Cause I'm probably an old soul. Just gotta listen to all that.
Just the Tupac and the Biggie.
Well, I know why I can't get down with all of it, but I'm just curious what your opinion was.
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen to whatever it is. I'll listen to Ace of Base.
They were Nazis.
Yeah. Bare Naked Ladies, Matchbox 20.
They were Nazis.
Third Eye Blind. I'll listen to all of it.
Yeah.
Like, this.
So you like that era?
Yeah. The
era-
AC/DC,
the era of
the Metallica.
Do you know, Will, do you know any new hip hop? I don't know any of the artists like that. I wouldn't be able to tell you a song. Pop Smoke is a thing. I couldn't tell you any songs.
I mean, I liked Tyler, the Creator, when he first came out, and he's still going, and now my kids are really getting into Tyler, the Creator. Kendrick Lamar's good. I'm really, like, finding out, like, a lot of female hip-hop artists today, like SZA, Kehlani, I love her. I really like Kali Uchis, too.
I'd have to hear the songs. I don't know half the
Well, a
artists
lot
are.
of it is smooth.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I like hip hop and rap to be. And that's why we gravitate more to the stuff we grew up with, because you could dance to that shit. And the thing is, today's hip hop, most of the danceable shit or the stuff that makes you actually want to like have sex to it is stuff that women are making. The stuff that the men are making, the beats are kind of strange, or the lyrics are they're kind of violent. Like either violent or like it's crazy how there's still like a lot of homophobia in rap, or it can be. I don't know, maybe it's just some of the stuff I've checked out, but it's just kind of like, I don't really want to fuck to, a guy talking about how he wants to cut some guy's head off.
That's fair.
That
seems more like Johnny's jam.
No, he doesn't like that either. He actually likes R&B and like old school hip hop.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that 90s hip hop sampled all his music from like 70s disco and
lots
and
of
R&B.
George Clinton, lots of Bill Withers.
So that like totally makes sense.
Yeah, because like the No Diggity, that's a Bill Withers song.
Yeah. I like the original music. Yeah, Cool in the Gang, stuff like that.
Grandma's hands, do.
Yeah, if I listen to any hip hop right now, D-.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. Listen to
that's what I'll listen to. And shout out to
I'll give you a shout out, man. D-, your shit is good. I do like it.
I can't remember what that song is called. No, it's not on this one.
You're talking about
I
the
think
video he
with,
just put out?
Gravlaw. That's a pretty good song. I think that's the dude's name. I could be wrong.
All right, listeners, give us your recommendations of music. Just put it in the discussion box down below on the YouTube. And if we like your songs, we'll shout you out.
All right. Any parting thoughts? I think we've got a pretty solid episode here if you want to wrap it up. Unless you got a few more things you want to say.
I ain't got nothing. I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you for giving us your time this week, folks. And thank you for sitting down around our campfire and listening to our wonderful guest here. He always has something amazing to say. What was that?
We forgot to mention something.
What?
Well, our pal here, Wilbur, has done what neither Johnny B or I could do. He's won the Yuck Yucks round 1 of the comedy contest, and he is moving forward.
Yeah. I forgot we didn't talk about that. The Mike McDonald competition at Yuck Yucks in Ottawa. Yeah, I honestly went there with no expectations because in my mind, Johnny's the best.
Okay.
And I was there when he didn't pass.
Yeah.
And man, it was like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real. I just went home all bummed. I was quiet.
Yeah.
And they're like, him and Kristen are like making fun of me, like, the hell, Will, why are you back? I'm just like, I'm just bummed. And I went there with no expectations, and I got second place. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And yeah, now I got to go back, and I'm just kind of intimidated because I'm like, oh no, I got to go back with better stuff.
Got to go back and win. Why wouldn't you just use the same stuff? You're going to face different competitors, right?
Yeah, but the people that will vote for you, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, didn't he just say this 2 weeks ago?
I don't know how that works, honestly.
Well, you know, it's not like I don't have new material, but, you know, just I think I did, you know, the greatest hits there.
Yeah.
So I think when I go back, I'm going to just do the jokes that make fun of Canada and white people.
Make sure you, like, if one of the autistic people go up before you, just say, hi, I'm Wilbert, and I'm not a retard.
Oh, boy.
I don't.
It's like the cancer joke.
It's not my shtick. It's not my shtick. I like to say I'm retarded, or I like to call things retarded, but I don't like to exactly direct it at somebody.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's a fucking tard.
That's more John's.
I think so. But no, when we were there for John, he did his hair bit, which I love.
Yeah.
He did the what the fuck else did he do?
The fucking the bloody gash bit.
Yeah,
that
he
might
did
not.
that.
I could see how that would be troublesome for some.
Why?
Just normals, not like better people like
I don't know about that, because when I was there were a lot of pedophile jokes.
Looking people.
No, like they joke about pedophiles a lot.
Yeah, they do.
So now that I know how far I can punch down, I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Be like, here's this joke, motherfucker.
There were quite a few of those. There were quite a few. There was more than one guy that talked about their brother, like, touching them or going down them. Ottawa, what's going on, man? Do we need to call more social services?
I don't know, but yeah, they do make fun of how much they hate kids.
Yep.
Like Canadians, all their jokes are, man, fucking kids are assholes. You know, and that's why when I went on stage, I said something I said something about being Native, and I got huge applause. And I'm like, wow, all that white guilt, I love it. And they start laughing. I'm like, I know you're all just sitting there like, there you go, sorry about all the kids under the church. And, you know, that got a big laugh, too. And I'm like, you guys are laughing too hard. What the fuck? You know? But, like, you know, yeah, it was fun. I went there with no expectations. When they called my name, I was like, oh, my God. And then, yeah, now I just feel kind of scared. And I feel upset because I really wanted us all to make it to the end together. But, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm just scared.
It's okay.
Hey.
You're our knight. Get him.
Guess what?
You are our champion.
What?
You said something in that really makes me very, very proud of you.
What?
Oh, he's going to get all gay on you now.
And it's the whole ego thing. Like, I'm telling you right now, you have humbled yourself in a way that I've never heard you say anything like that. Mm-hmm. So to go there with no expectations, is the number one key to humbling yourself to a point that you wish your buddies went to the final round with you.
Yeah.
But they didn't. It's you that's going. You know what I mean? So you've really humbled yourself, and I don't have to pick on you no more. So I think that joke is pretty old. But if you ever have to use that on yourself, go right ahead.
I just think it's a little bit of imposter syndrome, because I feel like, you know, definitely John and Josh should be there. You know, because I think John is the best of us. And then I just feel like you guys fucked up. You voted the wrong guy. You know, so. Yeah, like I said, I am a little scared going in alone, but, you know.
Well, we'll probably be in the crowd.
I'm going to have fucking fun with it, at least.
Yeah, we'll probably be in the
crowd. Because now I'm
just
like, they fucked up. There's no way I'm going to, like, win the next one.
You might win the next
one. So
one.
I'm just going to go there with no expectations again and just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because it's literally the night before Johnny and I leave for vacation.
Uh-huh.
So it's just like, dude, the best day of my life is happening tomorrow. So whatever happens tonight, fuck it. You know, so.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So, but thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
If I can somehow weasel my way into going, I would be that asshole that's out there screaming, "He's got a huge ego."
I would love
just
it.
to see like what kind of reaction.
So what you're saying is you're gonna go up with us.
Depends on what day, what time, things like that.
It's on a Wednesday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
At what time?
I'm in men's talking circle.
Just zoom in.
Say 8.
Zoom in.
Yeah, men's talking circle. Just put an iPad there and like a little stick.
Oh
and
no.
Just put your face on it. Just Moonjabi.
No.
Just draw it on a piece of paper. Just
Like
you
that
know.
commercial.
Yeah.
Or they got the green screen.
I haven't
and
watched
he's
a
doing
commercial in
whatever.
20 years. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but
Well, there's a dude that they advertise Zoom or
Oh.
whatever, and he's got the green screen behind him. His laptop's on his chest, and
there you go.
he's going down a water slide. He's jumping
Yeah.
out of an airplane. He's doing,
There you go.
he's at a football game, doing all kinds of shit.
Do that.
But the green screen is what's saving him.
Yeah,
Like,
do that.
No, I gotta be there. That's
You know what you do is you just, when you turn off the camera and it's just a picture of you.
Yeah.
Just turn off the camera and it's clearly a picture of like Dimitri and not you.
Oh my!
Or like keep changing the picture and then it's Johnny B. It's just,
Holy shit!
Just send Dimitri.
yeah, just keep doing that. Like keep changing the picture of like a different dark guy every time.
Oh man, I don't think it has that on there to
Right.
put a new picture in every 5
So
minutes.
so you're saying you don't know how to use a computer?
I wish we could do that. Like when Johnny B's not here, we just put the green screen up and just occasionally like turn the camera. And we can have like fucking Webster or some shit there.
Last time he wasn't here, I wanted to hang this picture there, but
Yeah.
I was too lazy to move
It's
it.
right behind me.
Yep, that's Johnny B,
There you go.
the comedian.
I don't know. That picture has a neck. Johnny B don't
Oh
have a neck.
my! Sorry, Johnny.
And on that note, thank you so much for tuning in this week. It's been a lovely time. Thank you to our guest, Ron Moonjabi Mitchell. We love you, brother. Can't wait to have you back. And find us on Spotify. Subscribe. Where else can they find us, Josh?
YouTube.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But what can they do on our YouTube?
You can subscribe, you can comment, you can hit the little bell thing, and it'll give you a notification every time they go live, do video. And I believe that's it.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
you
did
should.
that better than Johnny.
Yeah.
Fuck John Bigtree.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Where else can they find us, Josh?
They can find us on the other platforms, iTunes, Amazon Music, AboriginalOutlaws.com.
And be sure to keep an ear out for our sister podcast. And now they're on YouTube as well. Women's Dance usually it features Alicia Hearn, Victoria White, and Sarah Rourke.
Yep. And
Dr. Sarah Rourke. Sorry about that.
that's right.
And our brothers over there on the political front.
Sage Against the Machine episode coming out soon.
Boom.
It's recorded. Also, come see us live. Come cheer for Will Bear. It will help him because you get to vote. The audience votes. So the more audience, the more votes. It's a yucks. What was that date?
The 23rd. Honestly, I think the name is helping. I think a lot of people voted for the cute name.
Yeah.
They're like, I want Sugar Bear.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still hard to accept this victory without feeling like,
Accept it.
I guess.
Own it.
Okay, next time when you do that too, dip your nose in some flour and go up there.
There you
That'd
go.
be fucking hilarious.
I was a little nervous. So I took some medicine.
I had to go to the bathroom before my set. Anyway, I'm Sugar Bear.
I'm Joshua.
Our guest today was.
Moonjabi.
Yes.
All right. Onagi.
Oh no.